our sister Freiny is here. And this is not just a fable or a story. Some Iranis, when I used to say, well, I have to tell you a story. And some Iranis were there and they chided me. They never say story. This is not a fable, it's the truth. So she's going to tell the truth of what has happened. Wow. It's worth recording.
Is someone recording?
If it's recording over there.
If it's recording.
How many years have passed by?
49, 51 years. 52.
I don't know how she remembers.
I remember that.
He'll help you if you forget.
Last year that was the recording time. Okay, what happened now in the year 1949?
50.
50 when you went.
50.
Came to Dehradun.
Before Baba came to Dehradun,
Loudly.
Yeah.
Before Baba came to Dehradun.
okay, before Baba came to Dehradun, he had asked Keki Desai of Delhi and my husband Keki to get a house, some accommodation for the ladies and Baba, and not very far from the town, nor very close, because he wanted to have a quiet place. So both of them went all over the town, but they couldn't find any good accommodation because he wanted it with a well also. So they looked for it all over, but they couldn't. They were very much disappointed, and then 2 days before they had to send a cable to Baba, they went to a village 4 miles away from Dehradun and went in this village, and there was a man standing there, and he inquired why they had all come, what did they want, and they said they wanted a small cottage or a house with a well nearby. He said he would willingly give it, and they were very happy.
What was his name?
Yes, that is what I'm going to say. So he said to come the next day, because the man who owned the house had gone out. So his name was Shatrugna Kumar. He was an atheist,
A
revolutionist, and he had been in the jail for going against British government, and so he said that he would give it and come the next day. They were very happy. They saw the place in a dilapidated condition.
And it's like a farm, right? There was land around it. It was like a farm.
Yes, and some acres of land around. And they saw, and the next day they paid him 9,000 rupees as he asked them for 9,000 only. And they gave the money and went away without signing anything, signing the documents or anything. And this man was wondering, Shatrugna Kumar, what's happened to these two men who have not even... They said, come on, let's send a telegram to Baba. But this much he had heard. And they went and sent a cable to Baba, and Baba was very happy with the deed. And then Baba came to Dehradun. But before he came, this house was renovated, and when Baba came first, he stayed in the Mahant's bungalow. There was a big, Mahant is a head of the village. So there was a big bungalow there. For a few days Baba stayed there. And now, a day before he came to Dehradun, a night before I should say, a man knocked at our door. He rang the bell and said that this is the place. No, we wouldn't open in the middle of the night. Then he banged the door, he knocked at the door and said that he wanted to just have a talk. And Mr. Keki opened the door and said, no, we would not allow you. So, but he said, no, there is a man, he is a saint and a very big personality who has come here to stay in this house. He had gone all around, all the places, but this was the place in his vision, what he had seen. He had never seen Baba before. So then Mr. Keki was not allowed to...
Keki means husband.
My
Yeah,
husband.
explain to them that Baba had said no one was to know about his coming.
So Keki, my husband, he did not want to reveal that Baba's presence was there and he would be there in Dehradun. Nothing he would say. But this man insisted and he wouldn't go away. Then in the end he said, yes, please, where should I keep all these 3 cartloads of eatables he had brought, you know? So,
3 cartloads.
3 cartloads. There were vegetables, clarified ghee, and dry fruits and so many things. So we looked out and saw that there were 3 cars there on the road, and we were quite surprised now. My husband was a high-natured person, so you know. So he took pity on him, and then he said one thing, that you come the next day only if he called him. See, because he was not sure that Baba would allow him. So he came, he went and told him to stay in the Jain Dharamshala, which was nearby. And with great difficulty, dejected, he went away. And then Miss Keki went in the morning. Baba arrived there at 10 o'clock. Shatrughan Kumar, who had given the land, he brought dal rice for Baba and gave him, and after they are partaking the food
At the station?
at the station, railway station. Yes, at that time they were in the railway station.
At the
That's the story.
railway station.
Dehradun railway station. And then Baba inquired from Keki, how is everybody, Freiny and children? He said everything was good, all okay, but he had disobeyed Baba and to pardon him. Now Baba surprisingly said, you disobeyed? Sir, what is the matter? So he told the whole story of this man, Todi Singh, who had come from Aligarh, a night's journey from Aligarh to Dehradun. And he said, oh, so what happened? So he wanted to see Baba. Oh, I hope you have not sent him away, Baba said. Oh, so yes, at least. And then he said, call him. Baba, then Keki ran and called him. And this man, Todi Singh, as soon as he saw Baba, he started dancing. Oh,
You are the one.
yeah, in my vision, he was the one. I saw. Oh, no. Oh, then Baba stopped him. He says, all right, why have you come here? So he said, Baba, I want to serve you. So serve me? What way? I brought all the products, raw materials, and I want to cook and serve my master. No, he didn't say master, he said he wanted to serve Baba. And then Baba, who would cook for all these people here? So he said, yeah, he'll bring, within a day he'll bring his wife and sisters and the whole family. And everybody arrived, a 2 months old baby also. All of them came there, and it was a big house so they could be accommodated. And then they cooked for him for a few days. Baba was happy, and very happy.
We were in new life at that time.
And this is a new life phase.
And then Baba said that, well, you have got food ready-made cooked. No begging or anything like that, because we used to beg for food. So now you have got ready-made food and all that, so you should do something. So then he made us, washermen, go in the town there and get some clothes and get them washed and then do something. So for some times,
Dobiwala.
we became Dobiwala.
And another anecdote about this Baba getting Diksha from our home. So, Baba had told me to cook some food and give him in Diksha. So, I started cooking early in the morning, got everything ready, and to give this Diksha at the appointed time, because he was to come at the dried riverbed, Rispana River it was, and he was to come there at 10 o'clock. Now both the kekis, they said no, and my rice was, there was a little time for cooking it, getting it ready. They just closed the lid and said, come on, let's push out. And we all went in the Tonga 4 miles away. So, Baba, we stopped at one end of the Rispana River, and at the other end there was a huge tree where Baba had come. He was in a white robe and turban sorted on his head, and a green turban, and he was looking very, very beautiful. Cannot describe how beautiful he looked. And I said, we were all wonderstruck. But the food, and he had a bag, orange bag, which was embroidered by Mera Mani and the ladies. Prem se Bhiksha Dije, that is, give alms with love. So, and they gave the food, but still in my mind it was that the rice was not. So the next day, I told the ladies, I said, very sorry, the rice. No, who told you? No, it was very well cooked. Because it was, with the steam it got cooked. And this is how things go. But Baba had come with mandlis, I think 5 of them were there, no? 5 of them. They were all...
No, 4 mandli and Baba the 5th.
Oh, Baba was the 5th and 4. Yeah, I told you. So 4. 4 of them had come, and they were also in the same, this kafni. Kafni is a white robe right from the top. And green turban. Now we have a bridge there. We all said that there is some purpose behind it to take at that place. And now there is a bridge because when the river was in spate, nobody could go that side, now they come the other side. So now there is a big bridge there. That was Baba's purpose, I think so.
Did you know about Baba before the new life?
At the age of 8, when I was 8 to 9 years old.
Loudly.
Oh,
Share with us how you first found out about Baba.
Yeah. When I was 8 years old.
8 days old.
8 years. I was in school and studying there, and Baba's Pilamasi's daughter, Shirin, used to sing this Pritata Me Joro, MeherBaba Sangat, give all MeherBaba songs. And when I would go home, I would sing these songs, and my mother got quite annoyed. She said, no, nobody but Zoroaster was the only God. So I stopped, but only I used to sing with her in school. And from that time I knew. And then when I got engaged to Keki Navala, at that time I came to know more about him. But I wouldn't accept Baba as God at that time.
So Keki had known Baba?
Yeah, Keki had met Baba several times. Baba always used to say he's my very old companion. He used to say that. Nobody knows why go old in this age or
So you had met Baba up until that time?
Yeah, 1940 when I got, when I got married. He had come there. But before that, I was very much impressed by Era's father, Papa Jasawala. From him I had known everything. or he used to stay with us and tell us all about Baba. Everything I knew from him.
Wow.
And then the monthly members used to come to our place.
Was
tell us all about-
Roshivan born at the time?
No, not that time. He was born during this partition. 47.
46.
Hey, Mom.
So when did you first meet? What was the circumstance when you first met Baba? What did you think then? And what prompted then the recognition that he is the same as Zoroaster?
Loudly,
Yes.
speak loudly.
Well, she's going to share her meeting with Baba the first time and how he awakened within her the knowledge of his divinity. Could everybody hear that?
Yes.
Baba had told me
What?
Yeah,
to
sorry.
cook food for 5 to 6 monthly members and him. And he would come at 12 o'clock. But Bedul Kaka always told me that if he says 12 o'clock, keep the things ready at 10 o'clock. Because he would come right 2 hours before.
Wow.
Yeah. So we had kept everything ready and Baba arrived there at our place. At that time, when I saw Baba, really I'm telling you, I was very much shocked. Pink, rosy cheeks, glorious face. Really,
Wow.
that time, I cannot describe.
He was very
What I
handsome when he was young.
He was very, very. But then he
Oh, you
played.
didn't fall in love with him.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? She's a Baba lover.
He sat over there, talked with us, inquired about all our problems, and how with Mr. Keki he asked about his business, everything. He played with children, very nice. Everything. And then he went. But at that time I don't know how I done that. I kept it soap and everything I kept it. And then after a little while he went away. Then he had come for tea with ladies several times. And now, after that, from when Mayor Mafi, he had asked Keki to find a house for him where Dr. Donkin's dispensary was to be opened. So, he got a house right across the road where we were staying at 36 Lytton Road. That was 29 Lytton Road. And Baba approved of it, and on we got it clean. And on the opening ceremony day, Baba told me to cook a little rava and pakoras and tea. Manli and Baba would come and do the opening ceremony. But we had cooked for, I would always cook more. So Baba had, and people seeing Meher Baba, they all came in. And there were, I think, more than 50, 60 people there. And I was all the time saying, how would this suffice? But to my utter amazement, I saw that he was giving handful to everybody, and in the end, a little was left and Baba told one of the mandri, just take it in for ladies.
Oh.
So, this was the first time I had seen this. And when Dr. Dawkins came there, I just had to send some breakfast for him, and he got everything. And I was the first patient. They didn't give any, Baba said not to give any payment. And my brother Ilcha, he brought some patients. But it was an excellent Englishman dispensary. Everything speaks. Every little thing he had. small baby's chair. After
No,
No, which Elcha is your brother? Is it Elcha Mystery?
It is Mystery.
I was
hearing that too.
Yes.
It is.
Elcha Mystery.
Joker.
I know, I didn't know.
Baba's Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was a passing phase. I think after some time, Baba told Dr. Donkins to close this dispensary. I think you all were sent for ghee, no?
Yeah.
They were sent to Delhi and taking
Because of Todi Singh,
Yes,
film contractor.
yes, he was a clarified butter contractor there, government contractor.
In Caventer's company at Aligarh. So Baba tells him to teach us how to make cream and all that sort of thing.
And ghee.
So he brought that machine and all that at your place.
No, Kaki Desai's
Kaki
place.
Desai's place.
In Delhi.
In Delhi.
Dr.
He
Donkins
used to do
was
that
there.
and then take the jars of ghee made and on the road in Delhi, yeah, they are selling ghee.
New Life Key, wasn't it called New
Yeah,
Life?
you like ghee.
Traveling sales.
Prices were so high because it was absolutely pure.
Yeah.
And we couldn't produce them. We never made any profit. There was no profit, whatever it is. But nobody would buy it. Pure ghee, we said it's a pure ghee. You go on the street, but nobody would buy it.
An honest businessman never makes money.
Yeah. What is that?
Then doctor's dispensary was closed after some time. And Baba came and stayed there with the ladies. At that time, he had allowed me to go there on every Thursday for an hour from 4 to 5. Children were allowed to go there daily. And as all the mail came at 36 Lytton Road, so Keki could go daily to his place whenever he called him. And there, when they came first, whenever Baba came to Dehradun, I had the opportunity to cook for 2-3 days in the beginning and 2-3 days when he went away. So, it's a great privilege. And,
money story.
Then, yeah, there is another story. Money नहीं not taken in. Ani seek taken in it. Then was taken. Yeah. So, and then Mani and Mehra used to make toys and knitted garments because when Baba came there, whenever he asked for food, he used to give money to me. Somebody said she can cook charantis very well. I cooked charant. Baba said, all right, cook. So he gave me money. He said I had to accept it because this was a new life phase and nothing was given. Then Mani and Mehra and all the ladies used to knit and stitch.
For earning money.
For earning money, I sold for them and gave the money to them because they had to take money. And
That's how I think
Amrit.
Amrit got into the picture.
yeah, you know how Amrit got into the picture? I'll tell you that. Amrit, Shatrughan's daughter was Amrit. So, Baba had given me, my sister, and Subedra, Amrit's mother. Amrit was 4 months old. Subedra carried this baby there. To Hardwar we had gone with Baba for Kumbh Mela.
Wow.
Kumbh Mela. This Kumbh Mela is, it comes after every 13 years. 12 years, the 13th year is there.
Yeah.
And we stayed with Baba.
Now
It's going to be now. Yeah, it's going to be
This year it will be Kumbh Mela.
Maha Kumbh.
In Allahabad.
A great Kumbh Mela. So, we were sitting in the night with Baba and Baba told us to say some jokes. And we told some jokes to him. He laughed and laughed.
Do you remember any of the jokes?
Yes. Oh, you know what had happened in our house? I don't know how I remember all this. I don't know memory.
Freiny?
So, you know what happened? This is a real story. What happened is that I was nursing my Noshivan, and that 10 o'clock, it was 10:30, 11 o'clock in the night, and somebody knocked at the door. I said nobody would come, it was a very cold day, so nobody would go on the street after 7, 8 o'clock. It was so cold. Dehradun was a very cold place. So then we saw that there was somebody in a felt hat with an overcoat, and then he stopped knocking. So we didn't open the door.
He died.
There was a little sound again. So I switched on the light and there was no bulb, but I thought that he had switched off the main. And then we went in and they said, thief, thief, thief. So all the people around from other houses and everybody, somebody came with a stake, somebody came with a pole and hockey stick and all that. And they came to beat that way. Then this gentleman said, open the door, I am Sorabji. So he had just come, he said he had come just passing by, he wanted to meet us. And this student said, Baba said that, then it was just like, that Gaini story, Dajo re Dajo, Vaga re Vaga. So Baba said, it was like this, Vaga re Vaga, Dajo re Dajo. Then that is how Baba. This was the story. That's it. And now about the last one I remember is when Baba Baba was to leave Dehradun on that day with Mandli. So Mani was very ill. Mani had dysentery, and all the 4 doctors were
Baba's sister.
Baba's sister, Mani, huh? Yeah, Mani. So, I saw Goa going in, coming out, Beggar going in, coming out. I was wondering what was happening. So I called Beggar Papa. I said, what's the matter? Everybody okay? So he said, no, Mani was very ill. I said, what happened? They said, she's got dysentery. So all the treatment was given back to no avail. So I said, shall I tell you one home remedy? Will you do it? So Gaur told Baba, and Baba said that you tell Freiny to make it and give it to Mani. And I made it at home, taking Baba's name, a bit frightened also. Yes, I'll tell you. It is very good remedy for dysentery, very good one. So then I went to Mani, gave it to her, and she was okay. And I thought, in my mind it was not mine. Baba gave me a chance. He is so benevolent, merciful Baba. He has given me a chance. This is what the doctors get given to injections and tablets and all that. That must have cured. But Baba gave me a chance. This is, you take a big cardamom, black cardamom, which you get. You roast it on the griddle and roast it and then make a powder. And this was a very bad type of dysentery, so I strained it through a sieve. Then you take half a teaspoon of that and 1 teaspoon of sugar candy syrup. Or if you've got sugar at home, you make a syrup. And you take it within, once only if you take it will be alright. Otherwise you repeat it every 1 hour. And dysentery will be cured. नहीं मोटी इलायची सारी इलायची अपना डांसर बनाते हैं
Lychee is cardamom, but it's a type of cardamom that's not the little green cardamom. It's a bigger cardamom and it has a black outside.
Yes, with that shell, shell. Yes.
What is the, in Indian, what is it? Hing? That hing?
No, it's elaichi, but it's a mota. It's a big elaichi.
Moti elaichi, we say big elaichi.
He's Elcha, not Elchi.
Elaichi.
We use it as spices.
You know, Aaron, Freiny tell me all this about that time
Spicy food.
when she cooked for Baba, and also they're renting Manjari Mafi, which at that time wasn't Meher Mafi, I guess, till after Shatrughan and all
Yes,
became
now it
lovers.
is MeherBabaLibrary.
Now it's Meher Mafi. But that reminds me of the story that you would tell about how Subhadra also had the opportunity to cook for Baba.
Oh
When
yes.
he first came, remember?
Yeah, the station.
Yeah, so that's an interesting
Yeah,
little
that's it.
side. Yeah,
How Subhadra was.
yeah, that's right, that's right.
So she was told by Shatrughan Kumar, I don't know if you all know of him, very strong-headed person, a revolutionary. You must have seen him
You
carrying
did
Baba.
the
Umbrella.
He was,
There's
yeah,
beams and all
hold the
that.
umbrella over Baba,
Yeah.
Yes.
Amrit's father.
He was a revolutionary, Amrit's father. So, well, he had heard of Baba coming and all that. So Subhadra, his wife, and she's still alive. She comes.
Every year she
So he must have told her to keep the food ready because Baba will be there at the station. So what had happened was that Subhadra wanted fresh rice for Baba to cook. So she waited for the train to pass by and then she wanted the rice to be cooked fresh and give to him. So she waited and what had happened in the process, the food was delayed, breakfast was delayed at the station when Baba is waiting for the food. And Shatrughan had not come and all that. At last Shatrughan did come with something, rice and some other things that he had brought. And Baba is there at the station. So what's the matter? Why are you so late? Oh Baba, what can I do? Subhadra wanted that thing to be fresh for you. And so she waited for the train to pass by and then she cooked.
Because she knew that that was the perfect time.
Yeah, she had the perfect time. So what we told Subhadra is late and all that. I gave her a tight slap, Baba. You slap and I will take the food. She just shoved the dish away from him. I don't want to eat like that. And he was stunned. But I wanted that food to be for you, Baba, on time. But you should not have slept her. I don't like it. No. Please, on condition I leave, you promise me that you will never raise your hand on your wife. So in that day he promised. Because he used to do that. He was Shatrughan.
But one thing got left out in the telling, and that is that when the men were the dobymen, and the women were knitting to make a little earning Baba.
Stitching.
But so Baba had told them to make baby clothes,
No,
and
something-
they didn't
some-
know how
Baba
to
didn't
make.
say anything, but they did so many things.
So,
they
but
did.
then wasn't there something where they hear Amrit crying and they need a baby's
They
head
wanted
for
a
a
model of Baba.
So
then-
they took,
Yeah, so
they took her measurement.
Yeah, right.
They made a cap and tried it on her.
on Amrit.
And made on Amrit. And when she was 4 months old, Meera had decided that she would. Somebody told me later that Meera had decided that she would be married to Dara.
She was 4 months old.
Which is 4
She was 4 months old when she came into
The
the.
earliest arranged marriage in history.
all interconnected.
Freiny, can you tell us about your brother? Something about your brother Elcha?
Ilcha.
Cousin brother. Real brother? Cousin. Oh, his
Oh,
cousin.
his cousin, not real brother.
Yeah, he was a cousin brother, but he was just like a real brother. He used to stay with us all throughout. One night, he tied up all his trunks which he had brought. He was staying with us, so he had small trunks. And he tied it all in a gunny bag. Whole night he spent. And then he told us that he was going away, leaving all of us and going to Bombay and leaving the job. So I was also crying that he'll be going away, and he had a little thought in his mind that he wouldn't make me cry because I was nothing nonchalant. But still, he kept up his mind, and he tied up everything, and then Baba called him. So he told Baba, winking at Baba, that I was fooling all these people. So then he gave tips to servants. He took 2 tongas and went to the railway station. And then we said, "My, your train is moving." He says, "Come on now, since you all are crying, so let me go back home." And whatever gift we had taken, we took it away from him. Like many Jews. He was forever quarreling with my partner's wife. So one day he tells Baba that he's very fond of quarreling with this lady named Cheryl. So Baba said, "Now tell her that you are not never to quarrel with her." So he comes back home and says that Baba, there were rice sacks there. So he says, Baba said that put Cheryl in this sack, dig a hole and put her in that hole. So then Baba asked him, "What did you say?" So he told that he had said like this. He said, "Are you gone mad? What are you doing? Go and tell her and never quarrel with her now." So then he just did like this, bow down to her. He just did like this and went away. Again Baba asked him, "How did you bow down to him?" Every detail he would say. Then he said, "He showed." He said, "Bow down properly." And then he showed it. And then it was all right. So small things happen, many things happen. No music
today, but now Aaron, it's up to you what you wish. But now we've heard Freiny sharing how she met Baba.
He was a revolutionary at the time of the Britishers. Then he was put in jail because he was really a very tough person. Although he was stunted.
You don't say stunted to a revolutionary.